Faith is our response to God, who reveals himself and gives himself to us. But it is God who first pursues us, which spurs us to search for him for whom we were made. It was in this spirit that several representatives of the Archdiocese of Philadelphia made a pilgrimage through the Holy Land in January of 2017 to learn more about that geography where God fully revealed himself and so passionately gave himself to us.
Our pilgrimage began in Caesarea Maritima, where St. Paul was imprisoned for 2 years before setting off for Rome for his trial and martyrdom. We continued on to Nazareth, where the Word became flesh, and Cana, where Christ performed his first sign. We prayed at Capernaum, where Christ first called the apostles, and Caesarea Philippi, where Jesus chose Peter to lead the church. We went up the Mount of Beatitudes and were reminded of true happiness, and we climbed Mount Tabor, where Christ was transfigured. With reverence and awe, we entered the cave of Bethlehem, and with firm conviction, we renewed our baptismal vows at the very place where Christ was baptized.
In Gethsemane, we were reminded of the agony, which became more painful as we walked the way of the cross. We placed our hands into the rocks on Calvary, but sadness and darkness gave way to the joy and light of the tomb, which is indeed empty. The land of Abraham, the land of Joshua, the land of Jesus, the Holy Land, teaches us that God reveals a plan of loving goodness and invites us to respond in faith.